This is the only shot we have, right?
That's the only shot we have at this point.
Okay.
Aniele's going to be there shortly. Yep. Yep.
Oh, there's the camera right there.
Yep. Okay, we're almost through. Almost.
Hello, I'm Len Cannon in the KHU11 newsroom, and we have some breaking news to tell you about here on KHU11 Plus. We have learned that there has been a deputy-involved shooting on Houston's north side. Here's what we know so far. This, according to Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez, that deputy was working at Metro Houston Northline Transit Center that is located in the 8,000 block of Fulton. The sheriff says a suspect pulled a knife, and that's when the deputy fired his weapon, as we look at an aerial view of the location right now. We do not know if the suspect was actually hit or if the deputy was in any way injured by this man who the sheriff says had a knife. We do have a crew on the way to the scene. Aniele Ruiz should be there shortly. Air 11 is also there as we gather more details. Here's what we'll be looking into. Who is this person? What was the person doing there? Why, as according to the sheriff, did he pull a knife? Was this person wounded? Still do not know, awaiting that verification. And who the man is and exactly why he was there. Happened just within the last half hour. Again, we do have a crew on the scene as we look at Air 11. You can see the North Transit Line Metro Center, 8,000 block of Fulton Street. That's where the shooting happened. Deputy involved shooting, reportedly involving a man who pulled a knife and did not put it down. We do have a crew on the way. We're waiting for that crew to arrive. It'll be Aniele Ruiz to learn more details here. As we watch from Air 11 here.
Let's see if I can find more information. 1 second. Oh, I've got it now.
And if you're just tuning in, once again, we're following breaking news. Air 11 is over the scene of Metro Houston's Northline Transit Center, located in the 8,000 block of Fulton. That's not far from Cross Timbers. The Harris County Sheriff says a suspect pulled a knife, and a deputy who was working at the transit center fired his weapon. What we have not been told is whether the suspect was hit and whether or not the deputy was injured in any way. Again, the details still scarce, but we are following the story to find out exactly how all of this unfolded. Anytime that there is a deputy involved shooting, we hear from either, if it's a police officer, we hear from the chief. If it's a deputy, we hear from the constable or the Harris County Sheriff. They weigh in to let us know exactly what happened. So far, all we know is a man, according to the sheriff, did pull a knife at this Metro Transit Center, the Northline Transit Center. A deputy there who was working at the Metro Center pulled his weapon, fired a shot. Still waiting to hear if the suspect was injured, wounded, or if the deputy was hurt in any way. A crew on the way. They should be there shortly. And hopefully we'll get the very latest information on this deputy-involved shooting on Houston's north side.
I'm going to put a map up if you want to explain where it is.
We're going to pull up a map for you so that we can show you exactly where we are talking about. You can see it's off of, did we pull the map up yet?
Yeah,
there we go. It looks like it's east of 45 along Fulton Street in the 8,000 block. That's where this Metro Northline Transit Center. If you live in the area, then you're familiar with what we are talking about. Again, a Harris County Sheriff's deputy was working at the center, presumably doing security, when, according to the sheriff, a man showed up. He had a knife. He was told to put the knife down. We believe the deputy pulled his weapon and fired a shot. We don't know if it was more than one shot. We don't know if the suspect was hit. We're still working to gather those details as we get a crew heading to that location. You can see from Air 11, because it is a deputy-involved shooting, there's a lot of presence there, a lot of deputy presence, police presence. You can see the swarm of flashing lights from people who rushed to the scene. Can't tell from this viewpoint whether or not there is an ambulance there, which would indicate whether somebody was injured. We're still trying to gather that information. You do see a metro train there, sitting there on the tracks, and several police cars surrounding and just outside that parking lot of this Northline Metro Transit Center. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 8 officer or patrol cars in this region right now as they investigate a deputy-involved shooting, reportedly of a man with a knife.
Metro says it's working to get information over to us right now.
Thank you, Corey. I've just been told by one of our digital producers that Metro is working to get us more details than what we know at this time. We'll await word from Metro, also the Harris County Sheriff, as well as from our own Aniela Ruiz, who is heading to the scene right now to figure out exactly how this happened and the extent to what happened. We believe, according to the sheriff, this was a deputy-involved shooting involving a man who had pulled a knife. The deputy was there working security. That's all the details we have right now, but we'll continue to follow this and update you as soon as we get more information. I'm Lynn Cannon in the newsroom. You're watching KHU 11 Plus. Once again, I'm Lynn Cannon in the KHU 11 newsroom. You're looking at a live shot from Air 11 on the north side where, according to the Harris County Sheriff, there has been a deputy-involved shooting. That deputy, according to the sheriff, was working at the Metro Northline Transit Center when, according to the sheriff, a man showed up, pulled a knife. The deputy pulled his weapon and fired, we're told, a shot. We don't know if there were multiple shots. We also don't know if this suspect was hit or whether the deputy was hurt. You can see multiple patrol cars are on scene at that Northline Transit Center right now. So we're waiting to get more details about the extent of what happened, whether anybody has been hurt, injured, etc., taken to the hospital. That's what we have to still find out. Our Aniela Ruiz is en route as soon as she gets to the scene. And also, we're awaiting Metro to give us an update. They say they will. So wherever we get the information first, we will get back on here and let you know the new details in this deputy-involved shooting. Again, this is at the Metro Northline Transit Center in the 8000 block of Fulton Street on the north side. I'm Len Cannon. Stay with us.